Rent my Airbnb for your dream wedding. A host's guide to hosting weddings. Welcome to the wonderful world of hosting your Airbnb for someone's dream wedding. Congratulations! You're about to embark on a unique adventure that will make a lasting impression on you, the wedding couple, and their guests. Picture this. Your charming Airbnb becomes the perfect backdrop for a romantic, intimate ceremony. Your patio transforms into an elegant dance floor, and your kitchen into a gourmet feast. It's a dream wedding, and you can play a starring role. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get notified of the next video from us. Shall we start? Setting expectations with the wedding couple. When renting your Airbnb for a dream wedding, setting expectations with the wedding couple from the beginning is essential. This will ensure that both parties are on the same page about what the property can and cannot offer, and avoid misunderstandings or disappointments on the big day. Start by having an open and honest conversation with the couple about their vision for the wedding. Ask about the number of guests, the type of ceremony they want, and their specific needs and preferences. Be clear about the maximum capacity of the property and whether any restrictions on noise, parking, or other factors could impact the event. It's also important to discuss logistics, such as setup and breakdown times, catering and bar service, and access to the property. Ensure to provide a clear timeline for when the property will be available and when it must be vacated after the event. Lastly, remember to discuss fees and payment arrangements. Be transparent about your rates and additional costs, such as cleaning fees, security deposits, or overtime charges. Preparing the property for the wedding day. Preparing your Airbnb for a dream wedding takes careful planning and attention to detail. It's essential to ensure the property is safe, clean, and ready to accommodate the couple and their guests on the big day. Start by decluttering the space and creating a clear layout for the ceremony and reception areas. Remove any personal items or clutter that could detract from the wedding decor or impede guests' movements. Consider renting additional furniture, decor, or lighting to enhance the ambience, create a unique look and feel. Next, focus on the details that will make the wedding couple's experience special. This may include extra amenities like fresh flowers, personalized decor, or a special gift basket. Ensure that the property is fully stocked with essentials such as toiletries, linens, and kitchen supplies, and that everything is in good working order. It's also important to address any safety concerns, such as ensuring that all electrical outlets and wiring are up to code and that any hazards are addressed. Be sure to plan for emergencies, such as providing first aid kits or fire extinguishers. Coordinating with vendors and outside services. Coordinating with vendors and outside services is crucial to hosting a dream wedding at your Airbnb. It's important to work closely with the couple to ensure that all vendors are on the same page and that the event runs smoothly. Start by compiling a list of recommended vendors, such as caterers, florists, and photographers with experience working at your property. Review each vendor's contract and pricing structure with the couple and ensure they know any restrictions or guidelines for working on the property. Communicate regularly with each vendor leading up to the event to confirm details such as arrival times, setup requirements, and equipment needs. Ensure that each vendor understands the property's layout and any logistical concerns, such as parking or loading zones. On the wedding day, act as the point person for all vendors and ensure they have access to the property and all necessary amenities. Keep an eye on the schedule and ensure that each vendor is sticking to their timeline and meeting their obligations. Providing accommodations for the wedding party and guests. Providing accommodations for the wedding party and guests is a key consideration when hosting a dream wedding at your Airbnb. Depending on the size of the wedding, it may be necessary to make arrangements to house several people for the duration of the event. Start by determining the number of guests requiring accommodations and ensure that you have enough bedrooms and sleeping arrangements to accommodate everyone comfortably. Consider offering additional amenities such as fresh linens, towels, and toiletries to enhance the guest experience. Establishing clear guidelines for guest behavior and expectations during their stay is also important. This may include rules around noise levels, smoking, and other potential disturbances that should be communicated to guests beforehand. Consider offering additional amenities, such as a welcome package or a list of recommended local attractions and restaurants to help guests maximize their stay. Be available to answer guests' questions or concerns throughout their stay and ensure they feel welcome and valued. Handling food and beverage service. Handling food and beverage service is important to host a dream wedding at your Airbnb. Depending on the size and style of the wedding, it may be necessary to provide catering or bar services for the event. Start by working closely with the couple to determine their food and beverage preferences and ensure that any catering or bar services can accommodate those needs. Consider offering a range of menu options to suit different tastes and dietary restrictions, and ensure that the service is prompt and efficient. Ensure you have the necessary equipment and supplies for food and beverage service, including tables, chairs, linens, dishes, and glassware. If you are working with an outside catering or bar service, ensure they can access the necessary amenities and work efficiently in the space provided. During the event, be available to monitor food and beverage service and ensure that guests are satisfied with the quality and quantity of the offerings. Consider offering additional amenities such as water stations or snack bars to keep guests hydrated and energized throughout their stay. Managing cleanup and restoration after the event. Managing cleanup and restoration after the dream wedding hosted at your Airbnb is crucial to hosting such an event. A wedding can be a big production and generate a lot of waste and debris, and it's important to ensure that the property is returned to its original state after the event. Start by establishing clear guidelines and expectations for the wedding couple and any vendors involved in the wedding regarding cleanup and restoration. This may include assigning specific responsibilities and timelines for cleaning and restoring the property and outlining any fees or penalties for damage or excessive cleaning required. Consider hiring a professional cleaning service to assist with the cleanup process, particularly if the event is large or involved. A professional cleaning service can help ensure that the property is thoroughly cleaned and restored to its original condition and can save you time and effort in the process. Be available to oversee the cleanup and restoration process and address any issues or concerns. Consider conducting a final walkthrough of the property after the event to ensure that everything is in order and that there are no lingering issues or damage. Communicating with neighbors and local authorities. When hosting a dream wedding at your Airbnb, it's important to communicate with your neighbors and local authorities to ensure that the event goes smoothly and without incident. This can help prevent potential noise complaints or other issues during the event. Start by informing your neighbors of the upcoming wedding and providing them with a contact person they can contact if they have any concerns or issues during the event. It is also helpful to provide them with a timeline of the event so that they know when to expect any potential disruptions. Additionally, it's important to be familiar with the local ordinances or regulations that may apply to hosting events at your property. This may include noise ordinances, parking regulations, or other rules and regulations that could impact the event. Be sure to communicate these rules and regulations to the wedding couple and any vendors involved in the event. Consider contacting local authorities, such as the police or fire department, to inform them of the event and ensure that you comply with relevant regulations. This can help prevent any potential issues or conflicts during the event. Managing liability and insurance. Managing liability and insurance is an important consideration when hosting a dream wedding at your Airbnb. As the host, you are responsible for ensuring that your property is safe for the wedding couple and their guests, and that any potential risks are adequately addressed. One important step is to ensure that your homeowner's insurance policy covers events like weddings. Some policies may have exclusions or limitations for events or rentals, so reviewing your policy carefully and potentially considering additional coverage is important. It is also a good idea to require the wedding couple to obtain their event insurance. This can help protect you as the host in the event of any accidents or damages during the wedding. Additionally, taking steps to mitigate any potential risks at your property is important. This may include ensuring that any potential hazards, such as uneven flooring or exposed electrical wiring, are addressed and corrected before the wedding. Hiring a security or parking attendant to help manage the event and prevent any potential issues is also a good idea. Establishing rental fees and policies. When renting out your Airbnb for a dream wedding, it's important to establish clear rental fees and policies. This can help prevent misunderstandings or disputes between the wedding couple and their guests. First, you should establish a clear rental fee for the wedding event. This should consider the length of the rental, any additional services or amenities that will be provided, and any costs associated with preparing the property for the event. Consider implementing a security deposit or damage waiver to help protect yourself in case of any damages during the wedding. In addition to rental fees, it's important to establish clear policies for the wedding event. This may include guidelines for noise levels, parking, and any other restrictions necessary to ensure that the event runs smoothly and does not disturb your neighbors. It would be best if you also established clear policies for cancellation and refunds in case the wedding couple needs to cancel their event or make changes to their reservation, creating a memorable experience for the wedding couple and guests. As an Airbnb host, you have the unique opportunity to help create a truly unforgettable experience for the wedding couple and their guests on their dream wedding day. Here are some ways to make their stay at your rental property a memorable one. Number 1. Personalized touches. Consider adding personal touches to the rental property, such as welcome baskets or notes to greet the wedding couple and their guests. You could also decorate the property in a way that fits the wedding theme or style. Number 2. Amenities. Providing extra amenities such as toiletries, snacks, and beverages can make guests feel welcome and comfortable during their stay. Number 3. Local recommendations. Help the wedding couple and their guests make the most of their time in the area by recommending local attractions, restaurants, and activities. Flexibility. Be flexible with check-in and check-out times and be available to answer any questions or concerns the wedding couple or their guests may have during their stay. And lastly, number 5. Additional services. Offer additional services such as transportation, catering, or event planning to help make the wedding planning process easier for the couple. What will you surely remember among these guides we have for you? Comment down below and share it with us. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you next time.